All right, this is 22500 Cherry Hill, Dearborn. You should remember this address. It's where you put in this. It's where we put in this drain here. So, yeah, there's that. However, we're going to. Okay, so what happened here is kind of funny. See how fast that car is going? They're supposed to be doing 25. And somebody was coming around this turn, and it was a young woman driving, and the person in front of her was going real slow, and she tried to pass him around here, and she took out the telephone pole, and then the car flipped, and then it knocked the rock out of place, and it busted down the wall, and then it wound up like upside down in the front yard, and that's the damage that you're seeing here. So we are here to fix that. So you have to rebuild this wall. I got a picture of it. I'll send you the picture in the notes. But, you know, the wall's still there. It just needs to be rebuilt. You know, this is the type of wall that has the rebar through it. Or at least it's connected with this kind of, I guess, plastic rebar. Plastic spikes. But you might not want to mess with that. You're just going to want to set the blocks into place and level them back out. You got this one here. If it were me, I'd probably take it apart just one course in, because you can see where it starts to shift and move, and then start rebuilding it. And you know, this stuff is probably okay. You might need to alter it a little bit, but you're just going to put this wall back together. This is the coping. You're going to have to figure out what coping goes where based on how it turns. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but, you know, there's blocks all up here. You got broken blocks. What I told her we would do is with the broken blocks, which is also going to be a pain in the ass. If you can, like, pull a couple of these up and then put the broken blocks where the dirt is going to be pushed up against it, where you won't see them, just do the best job you can to restore this wall back to its original glory. If you remember last time, she said her husband built it, so it's probably disturbing that this happened, and she wants it to look as good as possible. So try to hide those broken blocks is all I'm trying to say. There's two holly bushes right here, so we're gonna pull them out. I mean, that was one and that's another one. You're just gonna rip those out and plant two holly shrubs. Up here we're going to be pulling out these yew bushes. So get those out and plant 4 Mr. Bowling balls in its place, and then, you know, grade it. It's written on the contract to regrade this. Obviously, you're not going to leave it like that. So we're regrading behind the wall, and it looks like that might mean you'll have to bring some topsoil now that I'm looking. So I did not quote it like that, but I'm seeing that it's probably, I'm thinking a half yard of topsoil, which you're probably gonna have to bring topsoil anyway to do the next part of the job, which is go ahead and cut this out. And you may want to bring the stump grinder to get some of these roots out. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to bring the stump grinder, sawzall, whatever you think is easiest. And we're ripping out the sod and we're resodding it. So I'll have to ask if that's the easement too. So I don't want to get that wrong. So okay, anyways, as for now, it's not the easement. All right.